Alright guys, so today we are taking a Super Saiyan team into the Legendary Goku event. Now one thing you might notice, I do not have the Namek Goku, the leader for the Super Saiyan team. Now I feel like a lot of people might not have him. I'm just gonna hop in. Now if you have Tech Trunks, I mean, I'm not gonna say it would almost be easier, but it would be pretty much just as easy to come in here and do this. Now you could use a Namek Goku friend, which I really did not think about until right now. I have to float. I'm gonna float off Gohan here. I'd float off one of the two because ideally I want to keep Trunks on each rotation, along with one of them with Gohan and then the other one with Goku and Gohan. But because this Trunks gives 120% stats to superclass allies, this team will work. It's just it will be at a significantly lower stats buff. So I mean, like, this will be a pretty simple run. I don't think it's gonna be no items just because of like we're only getting 120% stats across the board, other than Trunks obviously. But because of the low stats, items might be necessary. But if you have Trunks, like, this is definitely a doable stage. And I mean, there's also a lot of other good units that I didn't bring here, like LR Gohan and Goten. They can be good here. I just most of the time I choose to not bring them into the Legendary Goku event. Just because they have type disadvantage in the last stage, and it's pretty annoying. Just like us not getting any supers here with Trunks, that's also pretty annoying. No additionals. So friend Trunks has 3 dupes, my Trunks has 2 dupes, my LR Gogeta has 3 dupes? 2 or 3 dupes. My LR Gohan has 1 dupe. Obviously the free-to-play unit is rainbowed. Future Gohan I think has 1 dupe. And then Super Vegito is rainbowed. And that is the whole squad. I'm just going to be floating off Super Vegito for this whole entire video, because, I mean, really, I don't trust him enough to leave him on rotation, is really the main reason. Like, sure, if he gets counters, he can do decent damage if he crits, but if he doesn't crit, he doesn't do too much damage, and if he gets super attacked, he takes so much damage, it's insane. Like, that's the major, well, not the major difference, but that's a major difference between him and then Physical Blue Vegito. His Physical Blue Vegito, if he gets supered after he supers a few times, he's not going to get murdered. But, I mean, AGL Vegito, because he doesn't, like stack defense on super attack or anything, he can get, like, murdered. Like, here, if this Super Saiyan Goku doesn't super Future Gohan, I'm going to be pretty upset. Because that means he's probably going to super Vegito, and Vegito is just going to take an insane amount of damage. Oh, no. Vegito over here under 1,000,000. And watch, it's going to be the first attack, too. Yep, it is, because this is before he gets his defense. This is what I'm talking about. He took 133k and we're in Super Saiyan 1 Goku. That's awful. I'm not trying to just, like, take a dump on Vegito, but, like, it's kind of hard not to sometimes. Because, like, he came out in such a similar time to Tech Vegito Blue. It's just Tech Vegito Blue. It's just better in every single way, and it's not close. That's really the difference. And, I mean, it's kind of upsetting. Because, I mean, when we were thinking, like, oh, will they make AGL Vegito's EZA the best unit in the game? No, they won't. They will make Physical Vegito Blue's EZA the best unit in the game, but they're not going to touch that with AGL Vegito's EZA. I didn't mean to finish that off there with Trunks, to be honest, because everyone who's not Trunks needs to stack more than Trunks, because remember, Trunks is on a double category leader skill here, whereas everyone else is not. Well, Future Gohan is as well, but I'm saying, like, everyone that I'm keeping on rotation who needs to stack defense is not on a category leader skill other than Trunks. So I really should have put LR Gohan in the front slot there. Because I think probably on this team, LR Gohan and the Trunks are probably going to stack up at very similar rates. Because remember, LR Gohan does have the LR stats that are going to help him stack up. Whereas this Trunks has a full category leader skill buff. So I think their defenses are probably going to be at least relatively similar. Now, as long as we just keep stacking out, like, as long as we don't switch up our rotations much, I think this team will do it pretty easily. So I have done this before with a very similar variant to this team, but I actually did not bring Physical Future Gohan, because I forgot about him. That's really the main reason. Because Physical Future Gohan, he's not a fantastic unit or anything, but he is really, really good for this event. This event is, like, the one place where he can shine, because by the time you get to the last part of the event, I mean, he has 50% damage reduction. He can have a decent defensive stat depending on your HP. But 50% damage reduction, I mean, that's nothing to, like, scoff at, because that's more than, like, AGL Zamasu has. That's more than the new Tech Boo has over on JP. So that's definitely a good amount of defense. a good amount of damage reduction. Why did I... I mean, damage reduction is kind of defense, but when I say defense, I mean defensive stat, and that wasn't what I meant to say there. Okay, so, like, next time we see him, he's probably going to have 30% damage reduction, I'm pretty sure, because every time we see him, he gets an extra 10% up until he gets to 50%. We got a crit counter there, which is nice. Alright, let's just check up on defense to see how fast they're building up. Pretty decently fast. They're very similar as far as defensive stats here, but do remember the Trunks has been floated off, and the Goku and Gohan have not been floated off, so I don't think that's going to stay that close for very long. I'm pretty sure the last time I did this as well, I did also bring a Namek Goku friend. So this is, like, I have done this before, but this is a pretty different team, I would say, because last time, I know I said I didn't bring Future Gohan, but the unit that I was running in place of him was actually the STR, Vegeta, and Trunks unit, who are decent, but I found them to just stack up defense significantly slower than the Goku and Gohan unit. But I guess they don't have type disadvantage in the last stage, so that might be a reason to run them. Okay, Trunks just finished that off. And here... Yeah, there's no way Trunks finishes this off here. How is their defense looking? Yeah, see, LR Gohan is, like, has more defense than this Trunks. And Gohan's been floated off, so... I mean, I guess Gohan's LR stats do just kind of trump Trunks being on an actual category leader skill. Okay. 2 million attack stat, nice. See, one thing about Trunks that Gohan can't do is, like, Trunks is stacking attack and defense every time he supers, whereas Trunks is just whereas Gohan is just stacking defense, which, I mean, it's not bad, but also it's not like Trunks. Now, I would like Trunks' defense to get pretty high, because it would be nice to be able to transform against UI Goku, so that way he'd be super effective against all types, but I'm not going to force it. Like, if our defense is only at, like, 300k, and I know only 300k sounds very low, but if it's only at 300k, then I probably won't transform, because we need to keep our defense, and when he transforms, he loses a lot of defense. But, I mean, just becoming super effective against all types, it's so good. So I think we're going to finish off Super Saiyan 3 Goku this turn, and we're probably going to get a Dokkan mode against God Goku, which does mean we will probably get a second Dokkan mode against an UI Goku, which is not bad at all. How much is the Super going to do? Double digits already, okay, that's really good. I mean, they're a free-to-play unit on a 120% leader skill, so that's actually better than I was expecting. I mean, I know they have type advantage, but even with type advantage, I guess we are only on the Super Saiyan 3 stage. They probably would have taken a little bit of damage from Blue Goku, but not too much, I don't think. Okay, so this Trunks just got a double super, which is nice. And now we're going up against Tech God Goku. Can we get the Dokkan mode this turn? I don't think we can get the Dokkan mode this turn, because we can't get any same color orbs with anyone except for LR Gogeta in the last slot, so I don't realize how many physical orbs there were there. I probably should use them on LR Gogeta. Their defense is 100k. We don't need an item, I don't think. We're going to get a Dokkan mode next turn, so I don't think we're going to need an item up until then, because the Dokkan mode's going to heal us up a good amount. And I mean, our defense, just overall, should be pretty decent. Especially now that I'm thinking about it, because Future Gohan's going to be on rotation next turn, and his defensive stat might not be great, but he will almost have his full damage reduction passive. I think he's going to have 40%, and then the time after that where he shows up, he's going to be at his max damage reduction. And because he does have 50% damage reduction, that really, it doesn't nullify it, but it really helps him against STR UI Goku. It makes it to where he's not, like, he doesn't suck against STR UI Goku, unlike some other, like, physical type units. Like, he can kind of hold his own. Alright, I definitely need to put Trunks up in that front slot. We're going to do that. And then, what I really wish I could have done here is, I wish I could have put the Goku and Gohan in the front slot, and made it to where they, like, couldn't super, and then left Trunks in the middle, because right now Trunks is missing out on, like, Fierce Battle, and probably some, like, Future Cycle links that I'm not thinking about right now, because, I mean, there should be more than Fierce Battle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, got them all. And his attack stat here is 1.8 million is not bad. There's no way we finish him off with his attack, though, even if he, like, crits, I think. This animation, like, it's really good, but also, like, I've seen it so much recently, because I did all these missions, like, relatively recently, when I don't know why I did them off camera, to be honest. like, beforehand. I just wanted to see if I could beat them, and then I ended up beating them, and I was like, whatever. I'll just keep watching ridiculousness and beating them. Because, I mean, you better believe that's how I spent my weekend, was just watching ridiculousness and being like, huh, can I beat this? Yes, I can. Huh, can I beat this? Yes, I can. And the only one that the answer was no to, well, I guess there were two at the time, Wicked Bloodline and Androids. But as you've seen, I've already beaten Androids, and I have pretty much given up on Wicked Bloodline, so that's our update for now. We'll just get those orbs there, and hopefully we finish this off before Vegito has to take a hit, because like, AGL Vegito is a good unit. He's a really good unit. But I hate him. Like, I don't like using him at all. It's a very similar thing to LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, where LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is like a top 10 unit in the game, and I hate him so much. Like, I don't have fun using him. It's so weird. Okay. There was a crit, but we didn't finish it. Oh, gosh. He didn't super this turn, did he? He's gonna super Vegito again. Vegito just shows up, gets supered, and leaves. That's just what he does. Okay, he didn't get supered first, which means he does have defense, but with type disadvantage, that doesn't really matter. If he crit counters, he actually finishes this off here. He did not crit counter. He did 402 damage. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, Equip really helped him. We're definitely going to give this super to Goku and Gohan. Because as much as I would like to transform with Trunks, Goku and Gohan need the defense more. So no super, no super. Okay, so they should probably finish this off here. Only 800k isn't great, but I mean, for a free-to-play unit, it's fine. Okay, now Blue Goku. I do want to check defense here, because I feel like I haven't checked defense on this rotation in a while. Gohan is at 257,000, Trunks is at 228,000. So I'm actually going to leave Trunks in the front slot. And here, this is going to be the first turn where we have Future Gohan on rotation, where he has his full passive active, which is really nice. So he's not going to take too much in that back slot, especially considering he does raise attack and defense for one turn on super attack. So he shouldn't take too much there at all. Okay, Trunks, hit him with the Gaelic gun. That did a whole bar, and then this double super, this is going to do more than a bar probably, because he does raise attack as well. So this will do like slightly more than the last one. Oh, and he crit, so it did a lot more than the last one. We're just destroying Blue Goku. I think we might be able to finish off Blue Goku next turn, and then we'll have AGL LR Gohan on the first turn of STR UI Goku, which is really what you want, because AGL LR Gohan, even though he's not under a full leader skill, he will still dominate AGL, like, not AGL, STR UI Goku, just because of type advantage and the fact that he is, like, you know, a summonable Dokkan Fest LR. Okay, so he did get a super first. He does have his full damage reduction. How much is he going to take here? Under 100k? Okay, 105k. That's not bad. I'm not upset with that. Defense, 191. That's decent at least. No one's defense here is really as high as I would like it to be honest. Everyone's defense is a little underwhelming. Now, the AGL phases are really nothing we ever had to worry about, like, just from the beginning. Just because, like, if you look at our rotations, 3 of the 4 main rotation units are tech. So, I knew the AGL phases weren't going to be an issue. But, I mean, Int UI Goku might be an issue. I mean, it depends on how much STR UI Goku dodge. Because the more STR UI Goku dodges, the longer we're going to have to stack up our attack and defense, and the less Int UI Goku is really going to be an issue. So, I guess we'll see. Also, it doesn't look like we're going to finish it off this turn. Okay, at least he didn't eat a super. That would have been very upsetting. Did 451k with a crit. Like, that's not great. We're going to do that, because I don't think he's going to finish off. And then I do think Tech Trunks is probably going to finish it off here. Hopefully, next time we see LR Gogeta, he will transform into LR Gogeta. Because just that extra 30% defense from his passive, we really kind of need that when he has type disadvantage. Like, I'm definitely more worried about LR Gogeta in the STR phase than I am Future Gohan. Okay. Just finish this up. 2.7 with type advantage. We'll definitely finish this up. Okay. So, up to this point, it was just pretty much the part of the fight where you stack up your attack and defense. This is where the actual fight begins. This is actually, like, very good. I am just going to leave it how it is. Yeah. I don't think there's a way we die here. We're going to get same color orbs here with Trunks to heal us. That's going to heal us like 30-ish K. And then even if Future Gohan gets super attacked here, I don't think we're going to die. Because our HP was like kind of low, so his defense should have been, you know, higher than it would be normally with 50% damage reduction. He's not going to take too much damage. Alright, nice double super. It got dodged, but double super is good anyway, because it doesn't really matter. Ooh, this is going to hurt though. 157, we're fine. But double supers, the thing with them, even if like UI Goku dodges them, well, even normal supers, I don't know why I said double supers, but even if UI Goku dodges supers, the stack still does count. So even though his second attack there was dodged, that did give us extra defense. Now, is this going to do double digits with type disadvantage? I know it's going to do like under 50k, which for type disadvantage is really good, but is it 10k? That's fine. I think, I mean, there's so many attacks there. I'm going to let AGL Vegito do this, and he better not disappoint me. So we're going to get just a whole lot of same color orbs here. I need to leave Trunks on rotation because I want to keep him stacking. What's his 318? Should I use an item? Nah. We're going to get some HP back. We're at 250,000 HP. And as long as Vegito doesn't get supered here, we shouldn't take too much damage. I mean, even if he did get supered, he wouldn't get hit super hard because he has already activated his defense at this point, as well as the fact that he does have type advantage. Like, I would never do this against any UI Goku. Like, his counters here. Hold up. Let me see a non-crit counter after he supers. See, like, he has type advantage and he's doing triple-digit damage. This is just very underwhelming. And he's not critting. He has level 15 crit and he's not critting. He's not critting! 420. Nice. This is very... He's not critting and he's getting... Oh, that was... Why did I break up my rotations there? That was so upsetting. Okay, that was a nice crit. Gohan, how much are you doing here? 2.89. Not the best, but also, like, not the worst. I really just floated off Gohan to bring him back. Because now, like, as soon as we get Gohan back on this rotation, I'm just going to leave him there. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to use an item here. We haven't used an item up to this point, but I'm not going to be, like, ignorant and be like, we don't need an item. I might have been ignorant and said we don't need an item if El Largo G had fuse. Because... I mean, he would have extra defense, as well as the fact that we would have had max HP anyway. And as long as we didn't get supered in the last slot, I think we would have lived. But the way it is, I just felt like we needed an item there. Okay. 114k. If it weren't for the Trunkses here, this would actually be taking a really long time. See, part of me, like, wants to just transform with the Trunkses now. And just, like, start spamming defensive items just to do it, like, fast. Because if we got Trunks out right now, we would be just blazing through the event. But also, I might die. Because I might run out of items, legitimately. So, I don't want to try that, but I'm... Oh, no. This is going to do, like, 200k. 252k. Gosh. Okay, we're fine. Man, he's only attacking the last lot. Oh, we can see where the super is. And the super is not. That is where the super is. See, like, this is where AGL Vegito becomes good. Like, he is a good unit when you can see where super attacks are. But that's only when HP is 40% or below, and you never see that in, like, a Dokkan event or something. You really only see that in this event and, like, Super Battle Road if he's on the correct rotation. And he's not crit countering, which means he's doing no damage. How much is a super going to do with type advantage? 500k isn't bad. He's doing no damage. It's very upsetting. Maybe I should have just floated him off here. I should have just floated him off here. Because, like, physical Gohan can handle his own. 3.1 million here from Trunks? Okay. 876,000. Good amount of damage. Now, Gohan here, I didn't see what our HP... Our HP was actually pretty high here, I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, it was very, very low. So, Gohan's defense, like... Ooh, with a double super, I think this is double-digit damage. Because our HP was so low, is like, that makes his defense higher. And the double super also double raises his defense, so this is double-digit damage, I think. Yeah. See, Ultimate Gohan, you don't want to... I keep on calling him Ultimate Gohan. Future Gohan, you don't want to mess around with him. I'm going to keep him on main rotation as soon as we... what do I want to do here? I guess I don't think we're going to die no matter what, so I'm just going to do what I want to do here, which is just get the most attack that I can. But Physical Gohan, I do want to keep him on rotation against Int UI Goku, just because type advantage with 50% damage reduction. I mean, you can take damage, but it's very unlikely that you're going to take, like, a lot of damage, even from a super attack. Okay, no super perfect. Now, only 2.79 here, so mine is actually significantly worse than the friends. I guess that might be because mine has 1 dupe less than the friends, but that's not a huge deal, actually. So I don't know. This is going to hurt. I really wish this was Gohan. 61k actually did not hurt as much as I thought it would. Oh, and he dodged where we had type advantage. That's so upsetting. Alright, I'm actually fine that we're kind of taking our time here. Oh, this is bad. I guess we're going to do this. Actually, this isn't so bad. Because, I mean, next time we get this rotation, we're probably going to be up against Int UI Goku. So, it's not a bad thing that we're leaving the physical LR Gogeta on rotation. If they ever transform into Gogeta, there's a chance they don't. Although, looks like we're going to get a Dokkan mode next rotation, so it'd be really nice if we could get some crits here. 3 million attack stat, with a crit, could probably take out like a bar and a half. No crit, did not take out a bar and a half. Double super though, 3.1 million now. If he crits here, we might be able to finish it off. Come on, please crit. He did not crit. There's 1 bar left. LR Gogeta. Come on, crit. Because I think even if I got all, like, not same color orbs next turn, we would probably finish off. Well, we would probably get the Dokkan mode. Okay, Thundershot went live. I didn't see what that said, but, you know, it's cool. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Vegito. Alright, so here... I mean... What do I do? I guess I'm going to do this. Because, like, if we get a crit... Oh, wait. Okay, just for fun, I'm going to use this active skill. And if he doesn't change the right kind of orbs, I'm going to reset the app. To where I didn't use the active skill. But if he changes, I think it was red orbs, this is going to be a really good Dokkan mode. And if he doesn't change red orbs, or at least a good type of orb, this is getting reset. AGL or... Oh. See, now his defense is so low. I have items. Whatever, we'll leave it how it is and I'm going to use an Icarus. I was thinking about resetting, but also I'm not a big time waster. That's a decent amount of orbs. What's his defense at here? He will raise it. Does he greatly raise it? Oh, he doesn't even raise it. Why did I thought he raised defense? Why did I say why did I thought? Whatever. With an Icarus live, we're not going to die this turn, period. Perfect. We're going to take double-digit damage for the rest of the turn. And this is going to do double digits as well, just with Icarus live. Yeah, 76 damage. Alright, so this whole turn, I mean, as long as he doesn't dodge Trunks, we're going to do a lot of damage. And remember, Physical Future Gohan here, he is getting 30% support from Goku and Gohan on the back end. So here he's at 1.48 million with type advantage. That's probably only going to get rid of like a bar, but I'm not complaining about that. I'm going to stay not transformed with the other Trunks though, just because I don't... Am I? I might just start spamming items and try and finish this as fast as possible. Oh, he dodged. 1.2 million on a normal is pretty insane though. I really just transformed for no reason. If that hit would have landed, there would have been like some purpose behind it, but since that hit did not land, there was no purpose behind what I just did. I do have not two Icaruses, I do have 2 Ghost Ushers as well, so I think I am just going to transform with Trunks next turn. Yeah. Trunks is... Actually, I don't even need to use the item here. I can just... Huh. What do I... There's no tech orbs. So, I really want him to try and change like a type of orb that really isn't there into tech. Alright, what are you going to do, Trunks? What are you going to do? Other than absorb this ball. What are you going what are you going to do? He changed? Oh. That wasn't great. So, we do still have the Icarus live, so I'm not really that worried. I actually think I'm going to float off Gohan here, because I do want to at least give Physical Gogeta a chance to transform. Alright, that's not too many orbs. So actually, defense 221k is not bad, though. His attack stat's probably not going to be insane. 3 million. That's probably a little lower than his attack stat would have been if we didn't transform, but this is going to do significantly more damage than if we didn't transform. No, he crit. He actually would have done more damage if we didn't transform with him. That's funny. If he didn't crit, that wouldn't have been the case, but, you know. Okay, now he's dodging. This, with an Icarus Live, is going to do double digits. I was about to say this isn't going to do much, but with an Icarus, that's nothing at all. Yep, there's 85 damage. Okay, cool. Depending on where, how the attacks end up next turn, I might just use a Ghost Usher. Yeah, I'm just going to use a Ghost Usher. Why not? I'm fine just spamming items because at this point I've accepted that's my fate. We're just going to do that. That's a good amount of orbs there. And then we can do that, and then we'll get same color orbs here with Vegito. Now, Vegito, I could have put him in the front slot, and he would have given us a slight attack buff. But also, that would have meant that I left him on rotation, and I really did not want to do that. Okay, we just keep critting with him, which really means there's no purpose to me transforming with him at all. Okay, that time we didn't crit. That time we did more damage. Okay, so as long as he stops dodging, I mean, this is going to go pretty fast. This already has taken more time than the Goku's Family Kamehameha run, but I was expecting that because our two only units, I mean, other than Future Gohan, that are under the leader skill have type disadvantage against the stage, so I was kind of expecting that. We are never going to transform with LR Gogeta, by the way. That's just a realization that I'm coming to, that he is just going to stay the way he is. That's a good amount of orbs. Here I'm going to use another Icarus. Just spamming items. Okay. And here Goku and Gohan, they're really not doing anything. They're not giving any support like they were last time. Or like they do to pretty much only Future Gohan. They give support to Future Gohan and AGL Gohan, actually. Okay. If you want to super, please super them. Okay, you didn't. 3.3 million, though. This is going to do probably about a bar. Maybe a little less than a bar. Although with that normals with Trunks, I mean, considering they're super effective against all types, I mean, that normal just did like it had 2 million attack stat, basically, because isn't super effective against all types a 1.5 times multiplier? I'm pretty sure that's how it works as far as like attack stats go. Oh, they got supered. They're still probably going to take a little bit of damage, even with the damage reduction. 47k is not too bad. Okay. Here we have no orbs to pick from. I actually think I'm going to float him off just to see if I can create any orbs. Actually, that's a good amount of orbs right there. Well, we'll do that. Why not? I thought about putting Future Gohan in the second slot anyway, just for defensive purposes, but at this point I've completely given up on defense. And as long as Goku doesn't dodge much, we can finish him next turn. I mean, he could have dodged this attack and it wouldn't have mattered too much. But we really don't want him to dodge the second or third attack here. And 2.6 million is not too much, but I mean, it's going to do a good amount of damage. 1.2 million. We only have 2 bars of HP left now. Next turn, I think I'm just going to take the turn. This is not a fact, but I feel like if you take the turn, he has a less of a chance to dodge. I'm not sure if that's the case. It just feels that way. Okay, he has like a little over a bar and a half left here. Yeah, we're just gonna not let this happen at all. Okay, so we're gonna leave Super Vegito in the front slot. And we're not gonna let him super attack, because I want to get at least some orbs with Trunks. And that's actually a lot of orbs, okay. And then that's actually a lot of orbs for Gogeta. It would be nice if we could get an additional super with Vegito here, just to give everybody a little extra attack. 4 million! Okay. If this crits, I think we're done. Oh, almost. Yeah, okay, but we are done here as long as this lands. Yep, we're done. Okay. So that was the Super Saiyan category run. Definitely, it would be a lot easier if you had Namek Goku. Like, if you have Namek Goku, definitely run him. There's no reason to do what I just did. But it does work, even if you don't have Namek Goku. I did use 5 items. I probably could have beaten that using 1 or 2, but I just gave up and started to transform with Trunks. But anyways, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. My name has been Black, and I'll see you guys next time.